That probably would help, wouldn't it? When it does. There's so many things to click go live on. Alright, let's see.
Goodness.
I've got it up on my phone. Oh, it's going. It's saying 10 seconds that we've been live for, so we're like officially streamers. Huh?
We're up.
We're up? Are we up? Oh goodness, I've
I
got
can see that we're up.
there we are. Nice. Hello everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
If you're here, drop a message in the chat. Send us those Prime subs.
Yeah.
Nah.
No, Joe, it's true. What?
Alright, actually, what I'll do real quick, I've got to share this link again so that people know that we're live.
Good.
Oh, it looks like there's 4 people in there.
That's actually the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I'm getting
alright,
these views.
let's go.
More
Here, I'm going to go
more
on
people joining.
Instagram, and I'm going to go live now with a big exclamation mark. Make it
that'll do it.
huge. And I'm going to share...
If I had another phone, I would do the same.
I'm going to share this link here. So let me pop that up. I'll go there. I'll go live stream. There we go. See, the thing is as well, some people might be watching on like a TV, so they might not even be able to type in the live. So we'll just have to trust that they're with us, you know, in spirit.
Yeah.
Well, it says there's 5 people watching, so that'll do it.
There you
too.
go. Oh yeah, I think what we'll do for anyone who is joining us, yeah, we're just gonna hang out for a sec, wait for some people to join, and then for the main event, we're gonna play the short film, hang around for a bit, and then we might go over some cool behind the scenes stuff. So we'll get a chance to look at some of the music production stuff, and yeah, it'll be a good time. Let's just make sure. Yeah, boy. Oh, great. I think you two have frozen on the live stream, so I'm gonna yeah. I'm gonna try this real quick. Can I, if I do that, this might kill the live stream. So if you're watching and we disappear, bear with us. Wait, OBS is currently active. All streams will be shut down. Are you wish? Well, I mean, your guys' faces are... It's for whatever reason, it just stops. Alright. I've started sending it again, so... I think we're all good. Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, we're live. Yeah, we're good. Okay.
Yeah, we're
Cool.
good. So we know that we can do that then. If I'm real quick and smart about it, quickly refresh it. All right, I'm gonna, while we're waiting, I'm gonna tag you guys in that story. So if you want to share real quick on your story, or actually, Jordan probably can't do it, and I don't know if Ben can either. But
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Let's just crack on.
Yeah, we can wait a sec.
Well, I can't.
Why not?
Goodness.
I have a crypt to explore.
Oh yeah. For if anyone's joining who doesn't know, where are you, Jordan?
Right now I am in Palermo. I am going around
Hey.
Italy at the moment.
Where is Palermo
Heck yeah.
in Italy wise? It's right down the bottom, isn't it?
Sicily. Right, it is right down the bottom, yes.
Or... Nice.
Region of Sicily on the top left.
That's cool.
Or like northwest, as they call it in some places.
Yeah.
They might, yeah. Well,
Not top west.
Jordan, that crypt has been there for thousands of years. It will be there in another hour.
Has it been there for
That is
1,000
true,
years?
but
Did he say?
I will find out. I'll let you know.
Yeah, please do.
Don't tell anyone, but I'm hoping, because there's a bunch of crypts I'm visiting, don't tell anyone, but maybe I'll be able to steal some bones.
Some bones. Ah, that'd be cool. Actually, would it?
It would be.
I don't think it would be cool. Oh dear. Alrighty. I'm gonna, while we just wait a tiny bit longer as well, I'm going to try out this real quick. So we've got a few.
Oh, Joey, don't try out some things. You're going to crash it again.
I've got
Oh, stop it.
the preview thing set
dear.
up. So if we go here, there we go. Look at that. If you have the live stream open,
And I do.
then we've got some photos up.
Oh!
So
Look
yeah,
at
I mean,
those
we'll go through
photos.
more of these later on. You can see that, right? On your screen?
I can, yeah, we can. Got those
Nice.
50s cars there, those vehicles that we hired. Oh, they're nice.
Yeah. Alright, I'm just going to share this
okay.
link a couple more times in some other places, so that we can get some more people joining.
Yeah.
I'll just go. We're live right now. Join us for the YouTube premiere. Premiere? How would you say it? Premiere.
Premiere. Or something, I don't know.
Premiere. I mean, I didn't ask how you say it in Italian, but that'll do.
You said how to say it.
This is true. Is everything that you say Italian now?
Si.
See? You see what? Alright, I'm going to flick through some of these photos as well, just while we wait. Look at that. That was actually pretty cool. The whole old car thing.
Oh, yeah. It was.
It'll.
And it wasn't crazy expensive too, which is good.
Mm,
Now fun
Yeah.
to drive. I mean, it was stupid hard, but it was
yeah.
fun to film.
Mm,
Got some good footage, if I do say so myself.
yeah.
Adds a lot of production value, doesn't it? Having actual old vehicles.
Oh, yeah. I think we were saying the other day, remembering about driving it, the handbrake was probably the hardest part. And just the whole driving position, they're really cool. And not hard to drive, but
I didn't get to drive it, unfortunately.
yeah.
I was too busy directing and cinematography.
Yeah, this is true. But yeah,
They sounded cool,
Mm.
and they didn't have power steering. Is that right?
Yeah. Oh, and the wheels are huge. Like the steering wheels are huge as well. So it's
Were they?
kind of a. Well, I'm pretty sure they were. It's
Was that like for leverage or something?
I
That's
don't-
actually a pretty cool
I don't
photo
even
there
know,
with
to be honest. Yeah, so I think you guys should be able to see the mouse if you're on the stream. There's Ryan,
Yes.
this dude here. He was supposed to be with us, but he's busy gallivanting.
Occupied.
Yeah,
Gallivanting.
we don't know what he's
That's good.
doing.
Hey, I'm halfway across the world and
Yeah.
I still drive.
This is it. So, yeah, Jordan is literally in Italy, in almost the complete opposite side of the globe. Ben's in a different state. Ryan, what's he doing?
He's in the same state but a different place of it.
Yeah, so he's realistically the closest. So, yeah, he's
I
just
guess
not
what we're trying to say is that we're nationwide, we're worldwide,
Yeah.
sweet as an
international, Mr. Worldwide. Oh dear. Oh wow, look at that. We've got
Right,
9
I like
people
this photo.
watching on the stream now. This is big
Hey.
numbers, big
Of course
numbers.
we do.
YouTube's going to be giving us a contract any moment. But yeah, so
Oh,
I think
yes.
this was the first
And they're very
day.
low, those cars. They're very low. It was the first day, yeah.
Yeah, so
But they said so low.
yeah, well I mean,
That
and
was
they're
this
all
the very first thing we filmed?
Yeah.
was it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
because
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
yeah, no, it probably would have been.
Yeah, that was right. That was,
Yeah,
yeah. We got
because
that out of the way before everyone got there.
yeah, because
So that was just with Amy, Uma, and Taylor Clements, who came down from Brisbane.
yes, yeah. So
So, hired talent.
yeah, but yeah, so this is definitely, I think you could probably say, our biggest production short film that we've made. I think obviously,
Oh, yeah.
like Chasing the Wind was obviously a big one as well.
But that
which-
was like just us though. Like with this one, obviously we had like
Yeah,
cars
well,
and all
I mean,
these
there was
locations and
there was
multiple
the
shoots and miniatures built.
with the Chasing the Wind, we had a few other actors that weren't, part of the crew, I guess. Like we had Max and was it Luke? Yeah. But yeah. But obviously in comparison, especially with all the extras who helped out with this one as well. Do you know how many extras there were? Did he say? I was going to say it's probably about 20, yeah, roughly. But yeah, but it definitely. Yeah. Oh, you guys are frozen again on the thing. Let me just see real quick if I go back to. I don't know why it freezes like this. Yeah, there are more photos, but you two, you won't be able to tell this, you two, but your faces are frozen on the live stream. So, let's try this real quick. I wonder if I actually, instead of quit, I'm gonna leave Discord for a second, guys, and I'm gonna rejoin and see if that helps. So everyone watching the live stream won't be able to won't see anything different, but you two, bear with me. How we going, guys? Sorry for the technical difficulties here. This is the first live stream that we've ever done, really. So there's a lot of stuff that can go wrong and that can go right. So let's see. No, that didn't help either. All right, what I'll do, if you bear with us again, we're going to disappear for like probably 10-20 seconds on your side. So if we do this again at some point, we'll hopefully get all this sort of stuff figured out. But all right, see you very soon. All right, I think we should be coming back any second.
Can you still hear our voices? Is it just the picture that freezes?
No. Well, yeah. So I think. Well, I can't remember actually. I've done mine separately, so mine doesn't go through Discord. But yeah, how are we going? There we are. I think we're back. We're back live.
We're back.
Yeah,
We're live.
there we go. Oh, look
We're
at more.
back.
Let's show some more pictures
Alright,
while we
back.
just give it a few more minutes. Oh, there we go. Ian, one of our co-producers and actors, just sent us a message. You can't
man.
hear our voices when they freeze. So yeah, unfortunately, we might have to do that a couple more times throughout the stream. So, but yeah.
Oh, technology. I
Yeah,
hate it.
oh, I know. But oh yeah, here we go.
Anyway,
Here's a
photos.
bit of the setup. If you're watching the live stream and you are on like your phone or your laptop, it'd be awesome if we, send us a little message in the chat just to say hi or something like that, just so that we know who's here and that we're not just talking to the void.
Indeed.
But yeah, actually,
We
let
got
me go
about
back.
10 people.
Yeah, well, I mean, 3 of those are probably us. But yeah, so
Don't care.
look at this setup right here.
I feel.
So yeah,
Oh yeah.
run us through a bit of the
Those-
setup with the camera there, Jordan.
Oh, that's the Black Magic Pocket Cinema camera with the. We've got some vintage cooked cinema lenses on those super 16mm
Mhm.
lenses. So I got a set of those off eBay from, I don't know where. But anyway, main thing is the vintage lenses. They're pretty sweet. It has that sort of old-timey sort of look. Some of it was because of those vintage lenses with the vintage coatings and all that sort of thing. So it gives it a bit of character. So it was great to shoot with those lenses.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so if I go to the next, I think I had
What
another
else?
photo
What else
somewhere.
have we
Oh,
got
that's
here?
just like the clapboard or whatever it is. There we go. We've got a chatter in the audience. That's
Hey.
crazy.
Hey,
Oh.
Welcome.
Who
Aha,
is
here we
that?
go. Here we go. Here's another pic with Ryan in it. Who even is Ryan? He's not here.
hey, boom operator.
Yeah, boom operator in parentheses.
Oh yeah, that's
Am I right?
Elizabeth Ansley there with the audio.
Yeah.
So yeah, we had actual audio going on the day, which is pretty interesting. Instead of just
Nice.
that was
Yeah.
extremely helpful.
Here we go. Here's just another little pic of the setup there. So obviously, yeah, the Blackmagic 4K. That would be one of the big zoom lenses on there, wouldn't it?
Oh yes, that's the vintage Ingenue 15 to 150 2.8.
Ingenue.
No.
Oh.
I think that one's from the 60s. I think. Oh yeah, we
I
like our
don't know.
cameras here
Don't
at
ask me.
2000 NQN.
But then, yeah, obviously, so on the back part here, if you can see that, we've obviously got the little, what's the right word for it? Like the little preview screen.
Oh,
Um,
we got the monitor there.
the little
Fair
the
enough.
monitor.
Yeah, I
That's
remember
it.
that.
And then this boy, behind it, this is the big juicy battery. So that was keeping
That's
it all
what we care
powered.
about.
Yeah. Here we go. We might save some of these till after the film as well, actually. But yeah, real quick, if anyone's still watching, if you can let us know how the volumes are, obviously, because again, this is the first time we've been doing this, so we're not really too sure on, hopefully the background music's not too loud, and hopefully our voices aren't too loud or too quiet either. So if you're on YouTube, yeah, pop us a message in that YouTube chat. That will be awesome.
Also subscribe.
Huh? Oh yeah, also subscribe. Like and subscribe the video. Volume's good. Awesome. Thanks, Ian. But yeah, so as you might notice as well, so this is on the on the Sweet As channel, the Sweet As Media channel. So the film was what's the word? Like a collaboration, I guess, if you want to call it that, between the two, even though both NQN and Sweet As are just us. We're calling it a collaboration.
But
So
they're for different things, obviously.
this is the thing, yeah. So
different stories, different. I don't know what the word is.
yeah,
Different productions.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I guess I don't know. We can give it a little brief history. So yeah, so Sweet As. So there's obviously myself, Jordan, and Ben. I think I can see that they've frozen again on the live stream. So, technology, man, technology. Let me try and do this another way without having to quit the live stream. I'll have to just keep the audience entertained by myself while we wait. So, this is strange because you guys can still hear me. I wonder if I quickly go there to there. Oh, and I've also probably realised that the music has disappeared for you guys as well. Let's do this. Get that there. No, that didn't help. All right, give us a second again, and we'll be back. Hopefully it's not too much of an inconvenience for you guys watching when we disappear. All right. Alrighty, we should be getting back up any second.
Hello.
Alrighty. Welcome back, everybody.
Uh,
All right, we'll. Apologies again.
Technology is fantastic.
Yeah, this is
Very
true.
cool.
This is true. But yeah, no. So,
All of it.
oh yeah, we've got a couple more people in the chat. Welcome, Levi, if you're still watching. We've obviously got Grace. We've got a couple of our other family members as well. Yeah, well, you know, I didn't want to dox everybody. No, that's fine. All right, I reckon we've been hovering around this number for a little while. So while we've got
Yeah.
I
this
reckon.
working, we can maybe play the film. So, alrighty.
I'm with you there, Joe.
Yeah, you what?
Yeah.
Alrighty, I'm gonna quickly just fade this music out, and then if you give me a second. Alrighty, so did you want to introduce the film real quick, Jordan, at all, or do you just want to go straight into it and we can talk about it after?
Well, I can give it a quick little introduction.
Yeah.
Yes, we're basically just our latest production from NQN and Sweet As Media. So, just a cheeky little short film based off the exploding whale news report from back in the 70s. So, just our little unique new interpretation of that story. That was a terrible explanation, but anyway.
Yeah, cool. All
I
right.
hope we all enjoy this.
Indeed. All right. Without further ado, introducing On the Shores of Secrecy. Give us a second to change over the settings real quick, and
Oh my goodness.
enjoy.
I heard stories about that boy and girl, about how they was involved or something, but I wasn't even supposed to be there. The army called me in for the day because the officer in charge was on vacation. I was just there to blow up a fish. Still, I was there that day. I know they was up to something, those two.
Those two? You mean Dorian and Mia? My, I haven't seen or heard from those two since the day it all went down. We were friends, Mia and I, but towards the end, after she met Dorian, she grew distant. Whatever they did, whatever they were involved in, they are the only two who really know. I guess we'll never really find out.
It was the morning of September 13th, when the Rhode Island Highway Division woke up to one whale of a problem. What to do with a 60-foot, 12-ton creature, dead on arrival, washed up on the shores of Secrecy, a quaint little town in Rhode Island. I say creature because, well, by golly, no one knows what it is. Since it had been so long since the last time a mysterious, formless, gigantic monster washed up on our shores without a clue as to where it came from, no one could remember exactly how to get rid of one. In selecting its battle plan, the Rhode Island Highway Division decided the carcass couldn't be buried because it was too darn big and heavy. Also, it stunk real bad. And then it couldn't be cut up and then buried because no one wanted to cut it up on account of it stunk real bad. But also, strangely, nothing seemed to penetrate the creature's skin, by golly.
Now, I should mention that that boy was not phased at all. Didn't even look at the thing on the beach.
No one wanted to cut it up on account of it stunk real bad. But also, strangely, nothing seemed to penetrate the creature's skin, by golly.
Now, I should mention that that boy was not phased at all. Didn't even look at the thing on the beach. Just kept on looking down the pier at the gale.
So, dynamite it was. Some 40 cases or 1 ton of it. The hope was that the dynamite would completely disintegrate the creature into pieces small enough that the seagulls and other scavengers would take care of the rest. Indeed, the seagulls had been standing by all day. While everything was being prepared, we asked Jimmy Boomstick, chief engineer on the project, for his final observations.
Heck, man, I ain't no biologist or explosives expert or nothing. I'm just a guy that called in because all the others was on vacation. But by golly, Paul Newsman, I'm just hoping we have some fun today.
Do you think it could be more than a one-day job, Jimmy?
Well, it'll be a one-day job for me. Guys normally in charge of this sort of thing should be back tomorrow.
Well, in any case, it's a beautiful day for a family picnic here at the beach. Nothing brings people together like blowing up a creature on a sunny day. Back to you, Bob. About 75 bystanders, most of them residents who had first found the curious creature, were moved back about a quarter mile out of the way. Our cameras stopped rolling just after the blast, as the operators, along with the bystanders, were knocked back by the unusually large shockwave. As for the success of the operation, it was not a success. The explosion barely made a dent in the creature. Everyone rushed back to the shores to get a closer look. We all thought the situation was funny because we thought it was dead. What we thought were pieces of the undiscovered sea creature was actually, as it turned out, just a cocoon, and what was inside was still intact on the beach. And what happened next would horrify the folks of Rhode Island and beyond for generations to come.
Now, I picked up pretty quickly not to look at that creature. I mean, I would have, but I was too focused on the boy and girl. And when we woke up the creature, the girl wasn't affected at all. Now, that's how the story started, see? I don't know about the boy. He disappeared right after I set off the charges. And the girl, well, she survived up till the end. I saw that much, but no one ever saw her again after that.
Oh, I don't know. Well, the thing started to move, wings unfurling, and it made some other worldly noises. Before we knew it, everyone was running and screaming.
It was the eyes. Fear, madness, suffering. That was what the creature was. No matter where it came from, or how, or why. Anyone who looked upon the creature were driven mad, overcome by fear. And the bodies. Oh, the bodies. So many bodies. Most children mostly. Mothers, fathers. No one survived. Even those that lived.
And that was that. As soon as the thing ascended beyond the clouds, it all stopped. And we all moved on. And no one ever spoke about it again.
Alrighty. I think we should be back, but I think typically just in time, the thing's frozen again. So Yeah, this is crazy. All right, but yeah, thank you, Levi. We see that message, masterclass. That's really appreciated. All right, give us 1 sec. We're going to do that reset thingy again, and we'll have a bit more of a chat about the film and a few things about how we made it. And as long as this stuff works, we'll maybe show you guys how we made the music, because we pretty much made all but one of the tracks in the music as well. So stick around, and we'll be right out. I don't know what the cause is anyway. Alrighty, we should be getting back up shortly. Let's get that music going again in the background now that we've got all that sorted. Alrighty, I think we should be back.
We back.
Yeah, boy.
Whoa.
Hey.
Hello, everybody. But yeah,
Hello.
that was On the Shores of Secrecy. Yeah.
Fun fact, for those who didn't notice, at the end, during that final interview with the whale couple, on the last fade out, there's a little glimpse of a skeleton on the lady's face. That's a callback to Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. Just throwing that out there if you didn't notice.
See, this is cinema right here that you guys are watching.
There you go.
There
you go.
That's
Cinema.
crazy. They almost sometimes say that he might have taken it from this film, not the other way around.
That's right. No, some people may say that.
I don't know who they are, but they might.
Yeah, good people.
But yeah, what's this message? Where's the short kid in the film? There's many short people in the film. Depends who you're talking about.
And this other one was the girl who was sitting in the beach, the old whale couple woman. No. So no one knows what happened to the actual woman, Mia. The whale couple were just friends of and they were there that day. So
they were bystanders or whatever, I guess.
They were.
Yeah.
They were just there when it happened.
Yeah, it's all a bit of a mystery. No one really knows who the girl is. No one knows who the boy on the end of the pier is.
The boy, Dorian.
Yeah, Dorian. Where did he get
no
the
one
name?
knows.
Did he just come up with a name? I can't even remember.
Dorian?
Yeah. Did you just pick a name?
I mean, from my idea of whatever the character would be, the closest thing, or the thing that sort of fit the most was Dorian, as in Dorian Gray, as in the portrait of Dorian Gray.
Okay.
Picture of Dorian Gray, so.
Oh, let's
that
message.
Could be a bit of explanation.
But they survived. The old couple survived. Yeah, this is true. They were bystanders, but they survived.
Yeah, well, not everyone died.
I guess.
But a lot of people did.
Were they close enough? Were they looking at the creature?
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. It's, if you looked at the creature, you were driven mad. And I guess maybe it's because they were adults when they saw it, not kids. Maybe kids couldn't handle.
Because this was a real, true story, obviously. So there's logic behind all of this.
There is. It's all calculated.
Yeah. Sequel. Another question. Is there going to be a sequel?
Some people. I don't know about sequel. Maybe an expansion. Maybe a feature. I don't know. Or maybe we can just leave it ambiguous.
Yeah, ambiguous. That's a good word. But yeah, I guess you think it was saying if it was going to be anything else, maybe feature or longer version, you could delve into it. But
yeah,
we've got.
I mean, the main story is as it is. There's just more to expand on.
That's it. Yeah, and we've got a bunch of other ideas that we're trying to work on as well. So.
Yeah, that's right.
There's only so much time in the world, unfortunately.
Well, but hey, we'll see how this one goes. Maybe it'll blow up. Maybe we'll have the big studios wanting to come to the feature.
They'll be sending us emails offering $2. I don't know. Something like that. Alrighty. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, while everything's still working, I'm sure there must just be something that I'm doing that's causing it to crash occasionally. The capture of the screen basically freezes at some point. it's probably just something that I'm clicking on. Definitely deserves a sequel. Thanks, Levi. Well, I don't know why I'm saying thanks. It's Jordan who wrote it, but yeah, it's good to hear. Thank you, everyone. Maybe Dorian and Mia turn up
maybe
in another
Dorian
film.
and Mia turn up another. Hey,
Yeah,
Hmm.
like the
All connected.
what do you
Not a bad
call it?
idea.
Why can't I think of the word? Like the Jordan's favorite inspiration, the MCU.
Hey, you cut that out, Joe. You cut that out.
Dear.
Boy.
But while everything's working, let's quickly get up some of those photos that we were talking about before.
Give you a bit of commentary.
Yeah. Alrighty. So
Bit
we've
of
already
throwback,
kind of
bit of
shown this one,
nostalgia.
yeah. So obviously,
That's how long ago the production was. So it's nostalgic now.
well, yeah, like I said,
Yeah.
it literally was just over a year ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you saw that skeleton.
Hey,
Nice.
people call it skeleton. Nice.
Good
Very
eyes.
Yeah.
But so
But
obviously,
do they understand the Psycho reference?
this
Have
is a
they
good
seen
question.
Psycho?
Good question.
Good question. But
Um,
hey, we're supposed to be answering, not asking.
yeah, yeah. So cut that out. No, it's good. There we go, Grace. I love the old film and how it goes from black and white to color at the start. Yeah, that was good.
Actually, yeah, I like that too a lot. Actually, it was a good transition with the car driving by. Oof.
Obama
actually,
gives
I like
Obama
that.
the medal.
Oh,
That meme. But
yes, with that's a real old army uniform.
yeah,
I
this
got
one
that from
here.
some guy who was selling his grandfather's estate belongings or something.
Oh wow, that's cool.
So,
But so this was the little
But yeah.
briefing that we had before filming. We found a little tree next to the beach that we were all gathering under. Oh yeah, here we are. I can't see what photo's next, so there we go. Oh, Ian just says he still has the hat. Nice. Yeah, why not? Keep the hat. Oh, nice. Levi just said he's watching with the family as well, so hello all of you. All of the family. Welcome. Yeah, log into your create a Gmail account right now. Log into YouTube. Everybody start getting a set engagement in the chat. Oh, sorry. I just noticed that I think you two, your cameras have frozen again, and Ben's frozen on a yawn. Oh dear. All right. One second. All right, we should be back up any second now. Oh dear, that is very funny. Yeah, I think I can see that we're moving again. So you can't really see it, but yeah, I've got the chat up on my phone, so this is how we're keeping track.
show the time changes. Yes, that's true. Slightly, with the interviews, they're like less film grain or less film damage or whatever. So, but yes, yes, here we see our little what do we call this? Little setup,
yeah, it's our
whatever they call it.
Like a green room or like our little briefing area. I don't know.
Camera City. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
This is
that's
just-
how had a couple of gazebos up under the tree there, bit of shade. Had our lunch before because it was so hot.
Oh yeah,
So-
I mean, think about it. This was like the beach, in the middle of summer. Middle of January. So yeah, and everyone's wearing
Good time.
especially these guys. There's wearing some
Oh,
a lot of
oh
clothing.
yes.
But yeah.
Also,
we'll just-
shout out to the extras here. They all brought their own sort of 50s style outfits, and they were actually really, really good. Worked very well, actually. So,
Oh, definitely. Yeah. So if you're watching and you're an extra, 100%. Thank you very much. Oh, here we go. Here's some of those extras. So just so you guys know, Jordan and Ben who are watching, they're watching what you're seeing, but they've got a delay with you. So if I'm talking about stuff that's happening before they see it, that's why there's a little bit of a delay for those two.
little comment here: clothing and props were great. The props, it's funny, like all the old cameras and a lot of that sort of thing is just stuff I already own.
Yeah.
So that was handy.
Yeah. Yeah. He's definitely, he lives in that sort of period in his mind anyway.
It's a method
I'm a bit
acting.
old-fashioned.
Yeah, method acting.
Oh,
He's been
yeah,
doing it for
that's why.
years.
Where did you come up with the creature? The creature, that's actually sort of took inspiration from the biblical description of angels. So do with that what you will, but that's sort of the inspiration, I suppose.
Mm.
So, but yeah, that was the thing. That was the design, which I thought worked pretty well, actually. I liked the design of the creature. The lady in Nashville, the Russian in Nashville, did very well with it. I mean, it took way too long, but the end product was pretty good.
But I think we might have a couple photos of the creature itself later on in this little list here. So this is just some more photos of the filming again with the extras. So obviously without the extras. So in days gone by, we would have filmed all of this ourselves. Sorry? Are you taking
Are you taking the credits back?
Oh,
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. Again, for those who have joined since after we started, so Jordan's actually in Italy at the moment, gallivanting around Europe.
Hence the warm clothing. It's winter here.
Yeah. If you can believe it. I mean,
Wait,
I don't know
what
if they
were you saying
believe it. Jordan's you're just in like a room for everyone, so they might not believe it. Actually, you should be able to. Can you see out the window? Show everyone out the window. Let me change over to the big one there. It might be a little bit better.
Quick.
Ooh.
Oh.
Hello. Hello.
It's a little blown out in the picture, but yeah, there we go. Whether or not you believe that or not. Yeah, that looks like Italy.
Is that better?
Yeah, look at that.
Hello.
How cool. But yeah, and then obviously so Ben's joining us from New South Wales and I'm up in Queensland. And again, Ryan was going to join us, but he's indisposed, unfortunately. He's been replaced by the lovely NQN and Sweet As logos in your bottom left corner there. So hopefully they keep us company. Yeah, all right, so let's go back here. Yeah. All right, so again, this is just another shot of the little camera rig that we've got.
It's cool seeing how many extras and all that came out on the day. It was good times.
Did you know how many there were going to be before we turned up on the day?
I mean, I sort of had an idea because obviously, Ian, our fantastic producer, really, couldn't have done any of this without him, really. Well, he put out the casting call around Yeppoon because he runs the theatres there, so little theatre. So he did the casting call, and basically I got emails from everyone who was interested, and we just, so yeah. So we all got the emails, all that sort of thing. So I had an idea.
That's cool. But yeah, no, it was definitely seeing it actually happen. Because yeah, like I said before, and we kind of did it a little bit in this one as well. With the there was a couple of shots that if you look back on it, you might be able to tell. But the double ups of using the same person twice in a shot. So we would have just whacked on a we would have whacked on a moustache and
Ben as the citizen and the soldier at the same time.
Yeah.
So production value.
Oh dear. Yeah, definitely quite a few people. But yeah, no, so this is again just some more shots of the filming there with obviously Amy in the middle, one of our starring actors obviously, and then this must have been, was this like one of the ending shots, or maybe, I don't know, because obviously they're all dead on the floor. So
yeah.
Nice. Oh, can you just move around in the camera, because I think you're frozen again. No, you are. All right. Bear with us. Alrighty, we should be coming back any second.
It's
Dear
funny
me.
when I was out on the on the balcony there was like the two janitors came out
Yeah.
as I was looking at the view. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh dear. Alrighty, we should be back. Hello everyone again.
Here we go.
Technology. It's
Oh.
crazy.
It's amazing.
Oh yes, here we go. Talking about technology. It'll come up on your two screens in a second. But the camera rig that we had.
Classic.
you
That
wanna-
to explain this, being such a vintage lens from like the 50s or 60s or whatever, it's not obviously it doesn't have all the fittings for all the new filters and stuff, and we needed a new filter for the shot. So and we didn't have any adapters. So
Yeah.
was it Ryan or someone went up to one of the shops locally and just bought a bunch of blue tack? We just blue tacked it in. So
Yeah.
that's filmmaking right there.
This is what you got to make do with what you got. Well, we got some hecklers in the chat. Ben, you had more lines in the film than the Q&A.
Well, they haven't
Wow.
given me a script this time, so like, what am I supposed to do?
Oh, that's true.
He's doing better than
That is
Ryan.
true.
Doing better than Ryan.
Exactly.
That's true.
But yeah, I mean, it worked. So
It did work, and we got the shot. It worked very well.
yeah. We'll just flick through a few more of these. Oh yes, so
Yes, he's the character. This guy.
yeah. All right, and there. Yeah, so then we've got this was a prop, obviously. It technically it's operational
Except
still,
it's
isn't
actually
it?
a real camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Which I do actually own that camera. That's a Bolex 16mm camera with those 3 vintage lenses on the front there.
Bolex, yes.
Yeah, so
We'll carry on.
that makes a couple appearances in this one.
Definitely helps to make it feel a bit more realistic in the timing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'll just flick through a few more of these. Some of these are fairly similar, so we want to get through to the good stuff.
We have got some of the extras there. Oh,
Yeah, bunch of crowd. Oh yes, and it'll come up in a second. The here we go. We got Clint. So this was
that was a reshoot.
yeah, and that was what a few weeks ago.
Photo. Yeah, that was only like a week before we actually did the premiere or something.
Yeah.
A week or two before.
It's, but yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
just to make it flow a little bit better, we just did a couple. We actually did a couple reshoots throughout the year. We did a couple at the beach. Obviously, they added those interview shots in which weren't in the original script. So we shot Clint's interview at my place actually. So we actually had that is there you go. That's another fun fact. Ian Wesley actually, the producer actually gave me that projector after the film shoot back last year. And
oh yeah.
decided to
That's do I
so
have?
decided
Oh, it's this one here. Yeah, sorry.
decided to write that into the film as well. So as part of the interviews.
Oh, look at that.
So I mean, we didn't actually get it to work because I actually have my own home theater projector, which we actually had behind this projector. So
Yeah.
just as a little. But yeah, I think that turned out pretty well actually.
Yeah, it just stands in, as a little prop. But yeah, and so then this was kind of the same day or the following day or whatever of the reshoots. We went to what's it called? Footlights Theatre, I think is the name.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got those interview shots with what's the characters' names?
Gareth and Kay. Oh, the characters' names are Sebastian Whale and Peggy Whale.
Nice.
That's not actually a reference to Wales, actually. That's a reference to the director. What's his name? John Whale or something. He directed Frankenstein from the 30s. So that's just a callback. That's not actually a Whale reference.
Yeah. But yeah, no, and so we did those interviews at
Ironically.
the theatre there, which was a pretty really cool location for, especially for ideas for future films and sort of stuff. It's definitely a cool place. This was just the movie poster that we had.
Frozen?
Oh, are you frozen? No,
Mm,
no, you're back. You're back. It just froze on.
we good?
It came back. Yeah, I think it did.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're good. We're good. So yeah, what was the painting that this was? Not based. Yeah.
Yes. So this painting is called. It's by Edvard Munch, the same guy who did the Scream painting. This one is called Self-Portrait of a Man in Hell.
Cheery little photo or painting right there.
Oh yeah.
But
as far as explanations of the movie, not that it's an actual explanation, but the most we can reveal at the moment is Dorian Gray, Portrait of a Man in Hell.
wow, that's
Basically.
crazy.
That's a lot.
That helps
When you
a lot.
think about it, it explains some things. If you know, you know.
Oh yeah, here we go. These were just more shots of the same sort of thing. I'll just get through these. Yes, here we go. So, I think you had your harmonica with you on the day, didn't you?
There's just a bit of a delay. Yes,
Yeah, there we go. He was playing some tunes while we were yeah, while we were waiting. More of the cars there. Oh yeah, so this is actually not from the filming. So this was not. Was it just last week actually? For the Yapoon premiere.
Yeah.
It feels like even longer ago. That's crazy. So
Yeah, I'm on at the moment.
yeah. But yeah, no, that was really cool. So there was like what, about maybe 40, 45 people that turned out to the
that's also.
to the Yapoon one. So obviously a bunch of the extras and stuff who were based in the Yapoon area, and us three went up as well. So yeah, that was really cool to be able to. It was the first showing of the film. This was just. Sorry, this was just some of the other behind the scenes stuff. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, I just was checking if you guys had frozen again. Just
yes, the music.
force a habit. Yes. So, yeah, we
In my studio.
yeah. So yeah, this is one of Jordan's rooms that we set up a little studio to do some of the music recording, which was, I'd say it was really fun to do. So obviously there's a mic there.
For sure.
So the kind of 50s-ish style song, not the first one, but there's kind of more of a simple one that plays. Oh. Yeah, I think this time it's for real. I think this time you guys are frozen again. Alrighty. I'm going to see if I can do this real quick. Alright. Someone time me.
Well, 13.
Alright.
14.
We should be back.
There you
we
go.
go. How long was that?
That was like 14 seconds.
Oh wow, that's like nothing.
Wasn't too bad.
That's nothing.
That's like that's like an F1 pit stop.
A very bad F1 pit stop. It's like a Kick Sauber pit stop for any of you F1 fans out there.
It's like an F7 pit stop.
Oh dear.
What a funny joke.
But yeah, here we go. So yeah, there's the Ben, Ryan, and Jordan. So we had some, I guess you could call it the vocals in that 50s track as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I think we did like some snaps or something, or like clicks, finger clicks.
Yes.
For recording that. The rest of it was all done with like virtual instrument stuff, which we'll show you guys hopefully if this continues working in a second. This was just one of our photos that we took, I think, at the same time. I don't know what order these are in. This is more from the premiere in Yapoon. And I think, yeah, that's it. I'm clicking next and nothing's happening, so... Yeah.
Very nice.
Very cool, very cool. All right, I'm going to quickly switch back to this
Yeah,
one
the
for a
music
second.
Was on.
All right, you two entertain the crowds for a second, and I'm going to try and get the music thing ready.
Indubitably.
You see in the chat, Elizabeth Tansley, the audio recorder, said she really loves the music. So hey, let's get into that.
Nice.
Thank you very much,
nice.
by the way.
Oh,
Yeah,
transition.
thank you. So, all right, let's see if this works.
Thank you.
Because, oh, here we go, there's another message. So the music at the start was original. I can't even remember, to be honest, what order everything happened. So, can you remember what was at the start?
The black and white intro, the actual intro, the very, very, very start, the first thing, that was original. We did make that. But the 50s credit song, we didn't make that one. That's the only one we didn't do.
Here we go. All right, it'll come up in a second. So, if you're following along, this is the program that we used to make the music, I guess. So this is Logic Pro. It's like the more advanced version of GarageBand. But yeah, so I think if I real quick just pause this other music in the background, the little lo-fi beats
Which track
that we've
do you
had.
have up here, Joe?
Alrighty.
Which track is it?
So, someone will have to keep track of whether or not we've frozen, because I won't be able to see. Excuse me. All right, so this one, again, the labeling's a little off because, I've just called this one OTS OS intro. So I think this is, this looks like it's the one that we did most recently. So we made this one the last time.
The horror one.
Yeah, the horror type one. So was that the first one that came up, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So real quick, I'm going to.
The pre-credit song.
I'm going to maybe just turn the overall volume down a bit, just so it doesn't blast your eardrums. Let me just quickly test if this sound comes through. One sec. I'll mute my mic real quick. I've just got to listen. Oh yeah, that works. Okay, sorry. Alrighty. So, let's get into that a little bit more. Alright, so yeah, this was the intro one, I think you were saying, wasn't it? This track.
Yeah, the pre-credit song.
So, let's see, what is there? So yeah, there's obviously, these are all the layers that we did. So we started off with this this base layer. So all of these are, I'll open up this little page here so that you guys can maybe see that as well. So most of the instruments were used from a, what's the word, a VST, so a virtual instrument called the BBC Symphony Orchestra. So it's like recorded off of, the real instruments, I believe. But it's actually a free one as well, which is really cool, and it sounds really good still. So this is basically just like a double bass, and really simple sort of stuff. So we can single it out, and it literally just does this pretty much for the whole thing. And then you can see we layer in a cello on top of that. So the same program again. Just turn that down a bit. But yeah, I think the idea behind this one was basically we wanted it to be quite simple, but like unsettling, or what sort of...
yeah, like eerie.
Yeah, eerie, that's a good word. So yeah, again, the orchestral stuff works really well for that.
It does. We did this in only like a couple hours that one day?
Yeah, a few hours. So again, this one's, it's not incredibly long, but yeah, no, I think it was actually surprising how quick it came out. So this one, I think, we also did, so there's like a violin layer underneath this. So if I turn that up a tiny bit. So It's like a really shaky violin, if you want to call it like that. We check this. So yeah, we had a tremolo violin. So it's all building up. We had these random little violin like trills, I want to call them, is the word. So
Yeah, that's
like
what I
that.
would call it.
So it was a little mix of the little pizzicato and the just normal violin, which is really cool. And then we had also these trombone. So we had the
Oh, that was good.
the pitch wheel on the keyboard. So basically, I'll show you my one. This isn't the same, but let me get my camera up here. If you can see that. So it's a little. We're working off of something like this. So it looks like a piano or like a keyboard. Again, for those who maybe don't know so much about the music, we had like a big version of that at Jordan's place, which basically connects up to the program, and then you can control all these random different instruments.
Yeah, put whatever instrument you want onto the keyboard, which is a full-size keyboard, so
yeah, pretty much.
you can do a lot with it.
Yeah, and then so with this part, we had the trombone, yes. So we used the pitch wheel. We just play this. I'll play one of the louder ones maybe. So if you hear that, obviously, so yeah, we got a trombone with quite a bit of reverb on there. And then so with the pitch wheel, so it's like a little kind of switch thing. Kind of making it sound strange was basically the thing that we wanted to do. Yeah. Oh, have you frozen again? They might not have even heard that. Alrighty, let's see if I can beat that 14. Alrighty, we should be back. Technology, man. Again, for next time, I think, because I do want to see if we can do more of these, because I think hopefully this is interesting maybe for someone out there, and it's good fun. But we definitely need to sort out these problems. So I'll play it again just in case it froze. But yeah, so the trombone we had going like this. So yeah, going like off pitch and doing these weird little things. We had a viola, so it was doing. So it was on like a little tremolo thing, so it was all shaky, and it was also doing that pitch bend stuff, similar sort of stuff, but we had a bassoon, which you don't hear often, I suppose, but doing that same sort of thing.
I think it works.
Yeah, and then we also, I think the final layer that we had was a piccolo. So we just had it doing like a little 3-note thing in the background. Yeah. And then when you put it all together, you get, let me just do this real quick. You get this. So yeah, that was pretty fun to make, actually, and seeing it all come together. But yeah, it pretty much just does that a bunch of times. So that obviously, as we said, I think that was like under the pre-intro thing, and later on, I think it comes back.
Yeah, it plays a couple. Well, I think once more, and then it sort of transitions into the other final piece,
Oh yeah, so
the grand whatever.
the chat message, I heard whales. So yes, I think in the film, obviously, there are sound effects as well that are separate to the actual song. So I think that was supposed to be like the creature,
Oh yeah,
wasn't it?
the
Those sounds.
creature. It sounds of the creature. Yeah, that seems like the only thing that really fitted was with whale noises.
Yeah.
I think it worked alright though. Had an otherworldly sort of feel.
Oh yeah, and when you mix it in with the rest of it. But yeah, let's, because there's a couple more to get to. So let me quickly just change the file. So let's real quick just show the 50s one, because we don't want to keep people for too long. There's still 10 people watching, or probably at least, again, if you take a few of those off for us.
I'll have to be going soon as well.
Yeah.
I got plenty to explore.
Ah, nice. But yeah, no. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think we'll show this one, and then there's that one last track, which was probably the first one that we did. I think even the one that was behind most of the stuff in the middle with the film. Alrighty, so we'll just swap over here. All right. So this was our little 50s kind of style track. I'll just play this real quick, so that you remember which one it is. All right, I'll stop that one there for a sec. But yeah, so that was the other one that we did. I'll quickly, let's see. So you can see all of these blue things here. This is our our vocals, if you want to call them that. So that was part of the us getting behind the mic from that photo. Jordan, Ben, and Ryan doing the twiddly did. What I think we based it off as something. It was the was it Rock and Robin?
Yeah, Robin, yeah.
Yeah. So we kind of tried to recreate that without it being just a complete rip-off, I think. But yeah, so there's a few layers of that. We had a bass guitar. So just doing a little up and down kind of scale thing there. We had some very simple just drums, which is basically just yeah. Again, kind of just trying to recreate very 50s sounding stuff. And I think one of the other things that we can maybe show, Ryan brought his guitar along. So I think this was the guitar part. Yeah. So he played that little section for us as well. And we whacked on, if I open this up, try to get the most 50s sounding kind of amp effects and all that sort of stuff possible. So again, that kind of lower quality-ish sound and, what's it called? Brit reverb. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, and so that goes through, and we also did, I think there was like the little piano glide thing that Jordan played.
Oh yeah, yes, I remember that.
Yeah. So again, this one wasn't the most like complicated track, but we needed some more 50s style music to go behind it, and we were like, why not? Let's do it.
I think it turned out pretty good.
Yeah. Alrighty, let's quickly skedaddle on. I'll swap over to the last project file. And let's see if we can get this done before the crashes again. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's I think it's cool to finally have this movie out there. So, actually, yes, that reminds me. So obviously, for those that are watching, this is obviously on the Sweet As channel, which is the one that you're watching it on. So feel free to subscribe on here. There will be, hopefully more stuff coming in the future. More films and there they go. They've frozen again, just as I said it. All right, hopefully this should be the last time we refresh this stream. All right.
Yar.
Cool. All right. Yep. Well, if you need to go at any point, you can go. But all right, we should be back again. So yeah, as I was saying, don't know when we got cut off, but yeah, so this is obviously on the Sweet As channel. So yeah, subscribe on here. There'll be hopefully maybe the occasional short film and video and all that, and there's also some of the music that we make going on there as well. But I've just published on the NQN channel, so that's the one that the trailers and TV spots have been going out on, the just full quality 4K file of the movie. So we'll share the link to that on Facebook and all of that as well for you to find it. But if you want to watch the movie again in the future, or you want to share it with someone and you don't want to see all of this, yabbering away from us lot, that'll be the one to go and check it out on. This is more for the live stream, and also just if you're interested in the more in-depth stuff. Alrighty, so let me change over here because Jordan's got to go very, very soon, and I'm sure you guys do as well. Alright, so here we go. I'll quickly just play. I've got to do this real quick. I've got to cut this in half. Alright, I'll play this one real quick so that we remember which one we're talking about. Oh, this one's a lot longer. Here we go. Alrighty, yes, so that was... I'm pretty sure this is the track that's playing when the monster gets revealed. Is that right, Jordan?
Yeah, that's right. The first big reveal.
Yeah, awesome. So, can you...
Should have been slightly inspired by... What was this inspired by?
I'm trying to
the
remember.
The Arrival soundtrack and a couple of little soundtracks we found.
Yeah, so I think this was probably one of the first ones that we did back in when we filmed the first lot of stuff back last year. But yeah, I think you're right. That was, I think, inspired by the soundtrack from the movie Arrival. But yeah, again, we'll quickly just go through the couple of layers for that one there. So we had the big... this was from the same instrument pack, so the percussion, so these big drums that you see in the orchestras sometimes. We had them going this. Keeping that big impact going. We had the double basses going again in the bottom. Filling in that low end. We also had, this was from another pack, so from the Spitfire Audio Original Cinematics pad. So this is a big kind of, self-explanatory, a cinematic kind of instrument pack, and it sounds like this. So again, kind of sounds a bit like strings and all of that as well, but a little bit of a different texture. We also had the cello and violin playing the same thing. So this is obviously on the big impact part, so everything's kind of doing the same sort of thing. But let me just check. Oh yes, so this is probably the most interesting part of this track. So we had I don't think they're technically bagpipes, so they're and again I don't.
Ulian.
Yeah, Ulian pipes. I guess it might be pronounced differently, but we'll call it Ulian. But yeah, that sounds like... Oh, there's actually a few layers of them as well. We tried to make it sound as realistic as bagpipes as possible, but obviously it's difficult when they're not fully real. So there's one layer doing this. So it's got that kind of flutter in it as well, which does kind of make it sound more realistic, I think. Then we had a mid layer. There's also... Oh, sorry, that was probably loud. We're also, I think when we were doing it, we found that there's, with real bagpipes, they've got like a drone note. So there's obviously the notes that are being played, like the melody, but there's usually like a just constant note underneath it, which creates that kind of distinctive harmony, I guess. And I think, yeah, here we go. That's this one. So that was basically just playing that. And I think that was... Yeah, so we had that playing, again, for the music nerds, that was on like an A sharp. So yeah, it kind of, when you mix it all together, we tried, funny enough, to make it sound not fully right, if that makes sense. You kind of want it to sound slightly, dissonant is the word. Yeah, dissonance, yeah. And there's actually also the final layer, there's like an air layer, so it sounds like the breath. Whether or not you could hear that or not, I'm not too sure, but quickly just play them all together. Yeah, there we go. And I think, just to wrap up, because I think it's all kind of, it's getting a bit late. I think, yeah, the only other things, which probably won't play for now, but we had near the end of that track, we did like some choir vocals, try and make it sound even more eerie, and then we had an actual choir instrument, like this. Like a female choir. And I think we also had a little bit of Ryan's guitar under there as well that we played with. Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, that's pretty much that for that track as well. So let me just quickly change over to this one so that we can wrap up maybe. Let's get some music going again in the back. And quit out of here so that I'm not using more on my computer than I need to. But yeah, again, thank you everybody for watching, for joining. Oh, you've frozen again. All right, I'm going to do that one final reset so that we can say goodbye, since I do it quick enough. All right. Here we go. Alrighty. We're saying goodbye, everybody. Jordan's got to go. I've got to go. I'm sure Ben's got to go as well.
I've got to go.
Ben's got to go. But yeah.
It's morning here, so I've got to do a bunch of stuff. In Italian.
Yes. Did you want to say anything, Jordan, to the people since it's your film? Or
No, except thank you very much for being a part of it. Everyone played a massive part, and it all came together very, very well, I think. So thank you all. Grazie. Grazie mille.
grazie mille indeed. Ben, did you want to say anything? I don't know, to the people.
No, thanks for watching this. If anyone is, it's first time doing a live stream, so it's good. It's cool, very cool.
It was cool.
Indeed.
It was good. Yeah. Again, to wrap that up, yeah. Thank you from myself for everybody for dealing with all of these technical difficulties that we've been having. Hopefully, it's not been
And be
too.
sure to check out the proper 4K on the NQN channel.
Yes, that's it. So
Indeed.
if you don't want to see all of these, this yapping and also all these technical difficulties, yeah, definitely check it out on the full 4K on the NQN channel. Subscribe over there. Get those numbers up. But no, it'll be up there with a link on Facebook and Instagram very soon, so that you can see that. And yeah, I think Ben and Jordan have frozen for one last time, so I might just sign us out. It must just be something that I'm clicking on that does it. So thank you all for watching. Check out that link and have a good weekend.